The Golden Gloves for goalkeepers. Mitchell, do you want to go first? This is the one that I actually had the most trouble with.
Sure. I think it's Emil Gazdov. I mean, he's allowed, just 3 goals so far this season. I know he hasn't maybe made the save numbers of other goalkeepers, but I think we've seen him be more active off his line, make a lot of really good claims and kind of proactive plays that have stopped a lot of chances. So I'm going to go with Gazdov.
That's a good one. So that's a good one. Maybe I'll say Callum Irving.
Not a bad shout.
Just to say a different answer. Say a different answer. Yeah. It's early in the season. It's really hard to pick a goalkeeper like that because it's a lot of recency bias that goes into it. But that is where I will go to start. We'll check back in a few weeks at the halfway point.
Yeah, I agree with Mitch. I think it's Gazdov as well. Just so far, he's 4 clean sheets
1-0 to Mitch.
Okay, all right. Move us on.
Moving on, we'll go to the Defender of the Year.
Defender of the Year. I'm gonna pick. I don't know. You know what? I think that this could be Amir Didic's year. He's been kind of close and around that conversation for a while, and I think maybe this is his moment.
I'm going to go Fraser Aird Cavalry. I think he's been absolutely fantastic this season.
I always forget that fullbacks are like kind of eligible.
Not kind of eligible; they're just eligible.
Like they are eligible, but like
he's not a wing back. Like he's
not a wing back, but he's like an attacking player. Okay, I'll give it to you.
I'll go Rocco Romeo, Vancouver FC. I think he's been excellent, and Vancouver's off to a very good start this year.
That's a great shout too. It's a great shout.
Next up, you have the Coach of the Year.
So far through the start of the season, I think I'd be leaning towards Afshin Gotbi. Just the way that team is so different from last year, and the way that they've kind of come together very quickly, as we've mentioned, maybe more quickly than expected. I think that's probably where I'd be leaning at this point.
He hasn't lost. Carlos Gonzalez.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that sounds like Charlie on this one, though.
Yes.
That's
Come on. 1-1. We're back.
Let's see. Let's go to the under-21 Player of the Year.
I want to go first.
Yep.
Before you steal it. I'm going to go with Emil Gazdov in this one.
Yeah. I think that's a clear answer.
I think that's a shout. I mean, the other option is Kwesi Poku, maybe.
Noah Batney as well.
Noah Batney is a great shout. Batney is a great shout. I think it's probably. I think I'd call Gazdov the pretty clear front runner at this very early stage of the season, right?
Agreed.
Yeah, those are the 3, but I'll make unanimous for Gazdov, I think.
Okay. That's 2-2.
Yeah,
they cancel out.
Last one's the big one. The Player of the Year so far this season.
Mitchell, do you want to go first? I kind of stole the last couple.
Sure. I'll go with Tristan Borges. I mean, he leads the league in assists. Got a couple goals to his name as well. I think he's been absolutely fantastic this season. So I'll go with Borges.
It's a player I mentioned earlier, and kind of for maybe a similar feeling that I have around what I said about Didic, but I think it's Manny Aparicio's year. If he can, I guess, stay healthy, knocking on wood. He's been in and around that conversation pretty much every year in the CPL, and just being in the situation he is now on a team that is playing so well and him being so important to it. I think this might be Manny's moment. No more pressure on Manny, though. I'm sorry. I know that Manny, for those who don't know, Manny was joking the other day because we put on the CPL Instagram story that, can he win the midfield battle, the 2-time Player of the Year nominee, and he replied, "No pressure, guys." And then he went out and scored an absolute banger. So I think he thrives under the pressure. So sorry, Manny, there's a little more pressure. I think that you could be the Player of the Year this year. Good luck.
If we're throwing a prediction out there, I think you have to throw Daniel Parra's name in the mix as well. I think from the end of the season.
Oh, maybe that's my Defender of the Year pick, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I forgot about fullbacks.
Darn it.
Good show.
I'm taking that. You know what? Yeah, we're back. I'm taking that.